David, he fought for a long time. I've known David probably 10 years or better. And ever since I've known him, he's had health trouble. He's always been sick. And he's just fought long and hard. And I went and saw him. I was in West Virginia. And I went up there and they called me and told me that David was really bad sick. It was a Friday night. And I visited with my family that Saturday day, and me and my wife and kids, we got in the car, we drove back to North Carolina, and I got to the hospital late that night, and I went up there and seen him. I sat with him and Miss Rita for a couple hours. He slept a lot. He finally woke up, and I just got to talk to him for a little while, and he looked at me, and he told Chris the same thing too. He said, I'm going to get better one way or the other. He's either going to get better here, or he was going to be healed in heaven. He's healed today. I believe that with all my heart. He told me, David had been sick so many times, and we always expected him to just bounce back. He always did. And he told me, he said, Mike, I want the Plowboys singing at my funeral. And I said, David, we're not going to talk like that. I said, we're not even going to plan that out. He said, well, that's all right. I got it planned out. The Lord's got it planned out. He was ready to go. He was tired. But he asked, we followed through with his wishes. I think he'd have beat us if we didn't sing at the funeral for him. But I got to looking on the internet, and I found this song. And I don't think David had ever heard it. And it just blessed my heart. When I heard it, I said, that's David Murph. And it's a song about a plowboy. And I hope y'all enjoy it and get a blessing out of it. I'm just an old plowboy working hard in the field. My crops are salvation and the wealth that it yields. I work for the Master, the King of the sky, and someday I'll go to see him when the crops are laid by. When the crops are laid by, when my work here is done, I want to see Jesus, hear his voice say, well done. Then this old plowboy is gonna head for the sky. You can look for me in glory when the crops are laid by. I'll sit down with Jesus, my Lord and my King. We'll talk it all over, we won't miss a single thing. He'll tell all about the things I don't understand. When the crops are laid by and I'm in Canaan's fair land. When the crops are laid by, when my work here is done, I want to see Jesus, hear his voice say, well done. Then this old plowboy is gonna head for the sky. You can look for me in glory when the crops are laid by. When the crops are laid by, when my work here is done, I want to see Jesus, hear his voice say, well done. Then this old plowboy is gonna head for the sky. You can look for me in glory when the crops are laid by. What a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see, and I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. Sing it, Cash. There is coming a day when the
No more tears to end behind. All is peace forever one. All that happy old joy. What a day when you say that will be. What a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. And I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, what you say.